What's going on, y'all? We back. We're going to be continuing on in the book of Ezekiel, reading chapter 46. Excuse me. Ezekiel follows the life of a man named Ezekiel. God basically reveals himself to him, tells him all the things that are going to befall the people of Israel, and ultimately how a promise on how he will redeem them. Chapter 46. This is what the sovereign Lord says. The gate of the inner court facing east is to be shut on the 6th working day, but on the Sabbath day and on the day of the new moon is to be open. The prince is to enter from the outside through the portico of the gate and stand by the gate post. The priests are to sacrifice his burnt offering and his fellowship offerings. He is to worship at the threshold of the gateway and then go out, but the gateway will not be shut until evening. On the Sabbath and new moon, the people of the land are to worship in the presence of the Lord at the entrance to the gateway. The burnt offerings the prince brings to the Lord on the Sabbath day is to be 6 male lambs and a ram, all without defect. The grain offerings given with a ram is to be an ephah, and a grain offering with a lamb is to be as much as he pleases, along with a hin of oil from each ephah. On the day of the new moon, he is to offer a young bull, 6 lambs, and a ram, all without defect. He is to provide as a grain offering 1 ephah with the bull, 1 ephah with the ram, and a lamb as much as he wants to give, along with a hin of oil with each ephah. When the prince enters, he is to go in through the portico of the gateway, and he is to come out the same way. When the people of the land come before the Lord at the appointed feast, whoever enters by the north gate to worship is to go out through the south gate, and whoever enters by the south gate is to go out by the north gate. No one is to return through the gate by which he entered, but each is to go out the opposite gate. The prince is to be among them, going in when they go and out when they go out. At the festival of the appointed feast, the grain offering is to be an ephah with a bull and an ephah with a ram, and with the lamb as much as one pleases, along with a hin of oil for each ephah. When the prince provides a free offering to the Lord, whether a burnt offering or a fellowship offering, the gate faces east is to be open for him. He shall offer his burnt offering or his fellowship offering as he does on the Sabbath day. Then he shall go out, and after he has gone out, the gate will be shut. Every day you are to provide a young old lamb without defect for a burnt offering to the Lord. Morning by morning you shall provide it. You are also to provide with it morning by morning a grain offering consisting of a 1/6 of an ephah with a 1/3 of hin of oil and a moisten and to a 1/3 of hin. Consisting of a 1/6 of an ephah with a 1/3 of a hin of oil to moisten the flour. The presenting of the grain offering to the Lord is a lasting ordinance. So the lamb of the grain offering and the oil shall be provided morning by morning for the regular burnt offering. That is what the sovereign Lord says. If the prince makes a gift from his inheritance to one of his sons, it will belong to his descendants, and it is to be their property by inheritance. If, however, he makes a gift from his inheritance to one of his servants, the servant may keep it until the year of freedom, then it will revert to the prince. His inheritance belongs to his sons only, it is theirs. The prince must not take any of the inheritance of the people, driving them off their property. He is to give his sons their inheritance out of his own property, so that none of my people will be separated from his property. Then the man brought me through the entrance at the side of the gate to the sacred rooms facing north, which belonged to the priests, and showed me a place at the western end. He said to me, "This is the place where the priests will cook the guilt offering and the sin offering and bake the grain offering, to avoid bringing them into the outer court and consecrating the people." He then brought me to the outer court and led me around to the 4 corners, and I saw in each corner another court. In the 4 corners of the outer court were enclosed courts 40 cubits long and 30 cubits wide. Each of the court in the 4 corners had the same size. Around the inside of each of the 4 courts was a ledge of stone, and with places for fire built around under the ledge. He said to me, "These are the kitchens where those who minister at the temple will cook the sacrifices of the people."